95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Beautiful. Matty, mate, how are ya?
Yeah, good. How'd you go? Was it as bad as you thought?
yeah, yeah. Listen, mate, they were fucking everywhere. Magnus here, Magnus there. Just it was a mess.
Yeah, no doubt. So what did you do?
Listen here, matey. All I did was I just used Magnus myself, but I added a bit more spice to the teams. Well, everyone. After seeing the tournament this weekend, I didn't take any footage because I didn't want to. But after seeing it, one thing is very clear. These are the three most dominant Magnus teams in the game at the moment. They are the only ones I could find. There was one with Argon in it, but I've already done a video beating Argon and I could use Blood Emperor, so that was pretty easy. But these three are superior in every way. So I call them the Magnus Force because all you need are the first four heroes, and then you mix up the last one, and you've got a team. People are using the cursed Magnus Force, using Balthazar because he can survive for so long. He's able to get those 5 stacks and blast the enemy. You've got the Suppression Magnus Force, Mabe, just untouchable pretty much. She can lock down, reset initiative. She's a menace. And then you've got the Immortal Magnus Force because Lucky can just keep resurrecting. It's hard to kill her because Magnus is just Magnus. And yeah, so we're going to try and figure out how to beat these teams, focusing on one team per video, and the one we are going to focus on is the Cursed Magnus Force, the one with Balthazar in it. It is hard. These teams are hard to beat, and unfortunately, at the moment, I'm going to keep trying, but at the moment, I can only beat them with my own versions of the Magnus Force. If I find any other teams out there, I will give them a go, but until then, I will just make the videos on how to beat them with characters that you should have or getting there. To be honest, though, if you don't have artists, Arena is a different story, but tournament, you shouldn't really be versing teams with artists unless they're being sneaky and not maxing them out. So it should be quite even, but we'll get into it. I'll show you how to beat the Cursed Magnus Force in this video with a few variants of my own teams, and if I come up with anything else later on, sure, I'll show you then as well. So going into the first battle, we're using the Magnus Force, but we're using Danae. Why not? Because we can keep her up. She's going to survive, and her abilities are really good if she can get them out. So what we're going to do straight off the bat is we're going to spin with Tyros, do a lot of damage. We are going to try and do as much damage on Balthazar as possible. So we're going to use Light Strike Beam, whatever the F you want to call it. We're just going to auto attack. Of course, he triggers his passive, the Magnus on the enemy team. That's fine. Okay, we're going to use Starlight to get the counter attack out. And you are not going to use your counter attack because it's already out. So what we're going to do is we're going to increase our stats. So we do a bit more damage when we counter attack. And as you can see, we'll do a fair bit of damage to the enemy. Tyros there. Obviously, he's going to get healed back up, but that's fine. And we're just going to auto attack. We're not going to waste any of our attacks on the enemy Magnus because, quite frankly, he can't take crits, so it's going to be a bit of a waste. So we're just going to keep auto-attacking until we can attack other targets, which is not yet, because he's taunted. He still has a taunt. Now we're going to apply our next round of counter-attack. We're going to get rid of the slow debuff. We're just going to auto-attack. Blind. And can we do anything? No, we're just going to keep auto-attacking. As you can see, we're doing a fair bit of damage because... What would our thing do? Stellar Aim with our... Okay, still does a fair bit of damage with Danae's buff. So as you know, our stats are just increased because of Danae. And as you can see, we are doing a fair bit of damage. Who do we want to go for? I'm just going to take out Magnus here. You could aim whoever you want, really. Look how much damage that did. That wasn't. I don't think that was with the buff, was it? I don't know. Anyway, either way, let's move on to Tyros because why not? He's pretty low already. We could probably take him out here. We're getting a few crits in the battle. It's a pretty safe team. As you can see, my health is do a bit of a spin there. My health has never been in danger on any of my characters. All we're doing is just beating the enemy team, using their own strategy against them, just with a better lineup. And from here, and this is the part what annoys me the most, is I require no more skill at this point. I just chuck it on auto. All I'm going to do is select which target I want the AI to fight, and we can sit back, relax, and let the AI do its thing. We're going to take out Balthazar next. The reason for that is because we want Sacrif to survive. We want the enemy to survive for as long as possible, so we can heal all our characters back up to full health and exit this battle with full health and full shields. Because why not? That is the strength of the Archons, apparently. As you can see, her shield's getting higher and higher, her health's getting higher and higher. There's nothing that they can do to stop it at this point. Good accuracy decrease. Awesome, better for us. Gives us a few more rounds of attack. Can we get her up to full health by the end of the battle? She gets a bit more shield. I'd like for her to get a heal. Half health. To be honest, if I just put that on auto and just auto attack with everyone, we could have probably got her to full health. There you go. That's the first battle. Nice and simple. Let's move on to the next one. In this one, we're using Softy, because again, why not? All we're going to do is going to reset the initiative, start off the battle the exact same way. We are going to, again, try, and we can, he taunts. That's unfortunate. We're just forced to attack him now, but that's okay, because now we are going to, what do we want to do? Deal serious damage and blocks the target from being healed for 2 turns. And what's this one do? I don't know what I want to do. Let's just use that. Get the anti-heal. It doesn't matter. He's going to use... Or has he already used the ability where he removes the buffs and debuffs? I can't tell. Anyway. Characters are in pretty shit spot. Did he just heal a bit of health? Was he in red? I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. Because I don't really need to pay attention in these fights. He's got the anti-heal on him, and he just healed all the way back up to full HP. That's alright. His taunt should come off soon enough. We're just going to keep auto-attacking him. Use our abilities on him, because why not? We're going to heal up to full health. Lower accuracy on the enemy. It didn't look like it hit anyone, probably because of Sacrif. That's fine. Can we attack? No, we can't. Taunt's still up. Just auto attack, really. That's all we really need to do. And now our Magnus's taunt procs, which is awesome. Get rid of our accuracy debuff. The enemy AI Balthazar is a bit premature on his ability there. That's okay. Can we Stellar Rain? You see, he's got barrier up. Stellar Rain, Stellar Rain does nothing to characters that have barrier up. It's just horrible. Anti-heal him. Can we just take him out? I feel like we can. He must be so close to dying once we get past all the stupid invincibility things on him. I'm going to auto attack to not trigger it, apparently. There we go. He's out of the picture, and then I think we can. I would really like to take out Balthazar. Balthazar's just a pain in the ass. The longer he's on the field, the more he can do, really. And he's nearly at full HP. If we can let Sacrif survive one more turn here, get some barrier up on it. Okay, now he's out of his barrier phase. We get a heal up, and I'm just going to chuck it on auto at this point and see what my team can do. We take him out, beautiful, and then I'm going to go on Tyros. Again, reason why I'm keeping Sacrif up is I've got 2 minutes on the timer still. You can't see the timer. I've cropped it out to fit the thing in, but the reason I'm going to keep the enemy Sacrif up is just because I want to heal my team. I want to end this battle on full HP. And I'm allowed to do that because, that's just the battles. This is it. It did look a bit dodgy there with with my Sakrif got quite low on HP, which is a bit of a shame. He used his spin. Okay, now we're going to go for Sakrif because we are 1 minute 20 on the timer and they've got full barriers, so we need to take out that. Once her barrier's down, she should fall pretty quick, especially if Softy can get like an anti-heal ability out on her. You see, she melting now. Nothing they can really do. My characters are almost full barriers. Come on. Come on. What's it? 50 seconds left on the timer. That's fine. Can we do this? There we go. Softy doing some damage. Once he's out of his barrier form, he can't do any attacks. We've got the lockdown on him, and we pretty much can just wipe him out with 30 seconds on the clock. What happened there? I wasn't even watching. Wasn't he like half HP? There you go. That's another... You see, you just mix up that last character. As long as they have the ability to do just something decent, you should be fine. We'll move on to another team. And I feel like this team I'm going to show you next could be all the Magnus variants. Now, this is probably my favourite team to use. Bit of RNG in it, but Magnus has brought Succubus back into the scene. Again, we're going to start off with Light Cyclone and get rid of some of that initiative off the enemy team. And what we are going to do is we are going to just bit of an attack. Got a crit in there. Awesome. I'm not going to auto attack. Actually, what you should do here is you should take a moment to use your auto attacks to get rid of any dodge buffs up on the enemy. And then what we're going to do is we're going to silence. We got we only silenced Tyros and Artis there. But that's still pretty good. And then you see, that does such little damage. We're going to heal up. We're going to do a bit of that. Probably could have got my counter attack up. That's fine. We're just going to auto attack. We're going to be forced to get rid of our accuracy decrease. Alright. You'll see how effective Succubus is soon enough. Literally all she's going to do is silence people. And what her ability is really good because it still does the bonus damage when you attack someone, you do her combo. Okay, there we go. Got a silence out on Balthazar. Awesome. And now we'll wait till we get back to her turn because I'm pretty sure... reset initiative. Alright, let's have a look. Because once she's got Demonic's Kiss, this is meant to do more damage. So does it do more damage? Pretty sure that killed him. Yeah, that killed him and brought him back to life. I didn't get to see how much damage it did there because it just brought him back to life. Alright, speed it back up. We're not messing around. All we need to do is take out this Magnus, and then their team is free pudding. I don't know what I was saying there. Free pudding. Okay, come on, let's finish him off. Oh no, Balthazar, you did your powerful ability, which in most circumstances would mean GG for my team. But not when we've got a Magnus on our team. Okay, Demonic Kiss, where do we want to... we just do it wherever we want. It doesn't really matter at all because we've got such good survivability. Alright, let's take out... who do we want to take out? Jeez, it's dealer's choice, really, isn't it? Okay, awesome. You got rid of some debuffs there. Sakrif. Not really going to affect us all that much. Let's take out... I'm going to put it on auto. Let's just see if I can win on auto from this point. Targeting Balthazar next because we... awesome. Out of the picture. Let's move on to Tyros again. Now, we've got a minute 58, so we do actually need to take out Sakrif at this point because she has the healing and the dodge, and that's just going to prolong the battle. So our characters are in pretty good state at the moment. Let's just take out... take Sakrif out. No messing around. To be honest, from the start of this battle, I could have had it on auto and just targeting Magnus, then Balthazar, then Tyros. Just changing the AI's prioritization. That's all I would have need to have done. Hopefully we do beat the timer. We've got a minute 20 left on the clock. And our characters are in absolutely perfect state. There is no threat whatsoever from the enemy team. We get a good silence out there. Once Sakrif is out of the picture, all we are going to do is there you go. I'm going to let the AI do whatever it wants at this point. I don't need to control it anymore. There is literally no strategy to this battle except AI picking. Just pick where the AI is going to attack. How is everyone? Everyone having a good time? Just showing you guys how to 3-star every possible Magnus team out there. But this video might do worse than good. It's just going to create more Magnus teams. As you can see, the succubus is actually pretty toxic. There's a lot of silences going out. Though if you were a player, you'd work with Sakrif and just remove the debuffs. There we go. Tyros out of the photo. 20 seconds left on the clock. Can we beat the Artist? There we go. Another double silence out, apparently. There we go. Tyros smashing his boss in the face with his maces. He gets a bit of health back. 10 seconds on the clock. They're fiddling around with some heals, and he's out. 10 seconds left. 9 seconds left. There we go. 3-starred another team. Can we use any others? I'll see if I've got any other teams written down. If not, I'll end the video. But yeah, just give me a sec, guys. Alright, let's see if we can use Sabretooth. We're going to start off with Light Cyclone to begin with. We're just going to hit Magnus to begin with because we just need to take him out of the picture. So what does Sabretooth do? This attack cannot be dodged for 2 turns. Any hero from the... Yeah, cool. Such a useless hero, really. I remember when Sabretooth was announced, his release was announced. His paper form, people thought he was going to dominate the game. They thought he was going to be so strong. I was wrong. I even made a video being like, his character's going to be ridiculous. I want to chuck it on auto. Let's just see if we can win on auto. I was like, that character's going to be ridiculous. Him and Softy together, they're going to dominate. Oh, he was one of the most useless characters that was released. So we're just literally just going to attack Magnus, take him out of the picture, and then we move on to other characters. That's really all we can do. I really wanted to try Wukong on this team because, you know, the battle lasts for so long. Wukong would get some pretty decent stacks. But remember, most of this fight, you're fighting... we lost Sakrif. Fuck. Most of this fight is spent attacking Magnus, and you can't you cannot crit, so you're not getting those stats, which is unfortunate. Can we still win this? I don't know. Doubt it. Sabretooth just does no damage. Oh, nearly took out Sakrif there. There you go. 3v4. We lose. Oh, we don't lose Tyros. I didn't get to cast his ability though. That's a shame. How is this gonna play out? Sabretooth has a little bit of healing. I'm gonna intervene. Yeah, they need to take out Balthazar. Stop that. Stop him casting that debuff. So annoying. Ooh, who is going to win this? Need to take out Tyros. Battle of the Ages. Tyros and Artist versus Artist and Magnus. Which goldies? I think I've got this. Yeah, because Magnus is healing. Haha. Losers. And that single Artist can't break through my Artist's shield. Or barrier. Because barrier is being applied by both my characters. He didn't cast his passive there. I think that's because I found that he doesn't. I don't even know if it is the case, but I found that Tyros doesn't. His passive doesn't proc if he's killed by a counter attack or a support attack. How long? We've got a minute left on the team. Come on, just take him out. You guys can do it. Win. I mean, it's not a 3-star win, but it's a win. We used Sabertooth in this team, and we were still able to win. Yay. Strategy. He hung on. 30 seconds left on the clock. When you guys are ready. This is thrilling content. Oh, win! Fuck me. Jesus bloody Mary. There we go. We won with a Sabertooth. A Sabertooth, guys. He's meta. You can use Sabertooth. Spread the word far and wide. Spent so long in this battle that my energies regen in Age of Magic. There you go. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, there are 4 teams you can use to beat the cursed Magnus Force. Thank you so much for watching. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below and wherever you are in the world. Until next time, please take care of yourself.